All right, coming back from the news, my name is Rex Perry. If you just turned on your radio, it's called the Business to Business Network Show. Started back in 1999 doing an hour-long show, finding different guests to talk business, politics, and economics. We talk about real estate a lot on our show, but this time we're dedicated to ideas for improving the electoral process. Tom is on the line with us. Tom, one more time, give us your last name, introduce yourself, please.
My name's Tom Joseph. I'm founder and treasurer of America's Main Street Party and producer of Wilson's Fountain. I also founded a company called Bookminders, is one of the first remote first, home employment companies in the country. We provide accounting services, and I started that back in 91, came up with the idea in 1984.
Excellent. And again, this technology that we hold in our hands ever since 2010 and the iPhone and these mobile phones, these apps are becoming the way that where ideas run around the government. So let me give an example, everybody. In New York, to have a taxi, you had to have a medallion, and there was only a limited number of medallions in Manhattan. And these medallions got up to a value of $1 million. It's like a license to be a taxi driver. Mm-hmm. And lo and behold, we got Lyft that came in. We got all of the Grubhub people. We got all of these apps that came in, and all of a sudden, these value of the $1 million medallion went down to $10. So what happens is there are these disruptors in technology, and that's what you're talking about. Is that right, Tom? Using an app to vote by?
Yeah, and it's more than just voting. I mean, it's really about creating a free platform for people to run. So, as I mentioned earlier, we're exploiting a loophole that if the potential nominees do not spend money, don't declare their candidacy, they can run in a nominating process that would allow us to kind of whittle down and find the candidate that is the best match for the ideology of the district. I mean, right now, it's very finite. It's red or blue. Yeah. It's pretty dark red or pretty dark blue. Yeah. And we want a way that we can actually match up this to we believe is the center of the bell curve. That every population, if you lay a spectrum on it, it should be a bell curve. We will find the center of that curve for the district and have a candidate that emerges at the center of that curve.
And a lot of times there are individuals that are registered Republican, but are, instead of being a deep red, they're pink. And you got Democrats that are kind of a baby blue. And you got to give them an opportunity to have explore maybe an independent candidates. There's a Democrat that will never vote for a Republican, but they would vote for an independent and vice versa. And again, your idea is not to do this in all 50 states, but to pick a district, pick a legislative district, and really do a trial on this and see if it, so you're really looking for an opportunity for people to participate. That, and Arizona is one of those states. We're very purple. We are very, very purple.
Maybe.
Well, no, it depends on the district, of course.
So we are. This is again where I think this is more like a marketing approach than what a party would take. Party lets candidates pick where they're going to come from and just throw their money at it. We're going to look at figuring. There's actually a certain ratio of voters that we're looking at where the winner has between 2/3 and 3/4 of the vote. The loser has 1/4 to 1/3. Once you get more than 1/3, they might want to run. When they have less than 1/3, and if there's two in the opposition party splitting that vote, they still probably lose. So we want to make sure it's a situation, if we come in and we have a second, and we're doing this both on the red and blue side, that if we come in with, a pink and baby blue candidate in red and navy districts, that it'll still be somebody from that ideology that emerges.
Yeah.
And we want to kind of create a situation where the opposition party says, let's let them fight it out, or maybe they enter our contest and don't spend the money, and they figure out, well, maybe the Democrat can win in this Republican district or vice versa.
Yep.
So it creates a whole nother dynamic as far as how the opposition party and how the voters in the opposition party can actually have a say now in that, because they can push that candidate pink. And they can push that candidate baby blue.
Yes. Now, we got another break coming up here. This was our short segment. Give us the website again. I'm sorry to have to do this over and over, but people tune in.
No.
What's the website that they can reach you?
America's Main Street Party is mainstreetparty.org, and Wilson's Fountain is wilsonfountain.us. But mainstreetparty.org is really where you'll find information about the contest. The Wilson Fountain website is more theoretical.
And just educational.
If you're a voter, yeah.
You know what? We got just the music's going to be coming up on us. Anybody that's hearing this and you didn't get a chance to write anything down, our website is 123bz.com. Try to keep it really simple. The number is 123bz.com. If you go there, my phone number, text, email, we will put you in touch because this is a very opportune moment to get involved with this at the grassroots. Stay tuned. We got music. Got to do a break. We'll be right back.